Welcome back to your Life Tone Challenge. Your boy Tone. I'm back with another video. If I get to an AGTG, I'll go to God. Oh God, right? Without God, I would never represent right now how God's open doors to pay with all the wonderful people in Jesus' name. Jesus on my name, pray, man. Today's video, got story time for y'all. This one is going to talk about the most toxic relationship I ever been in, how long it was happening, and everything that happened in it, things I kind of regret doing. so, uh, this is the second girlfriend I've ever had in my life. My first relationship wasn't toxic per se. It ended in a toxic manner, or followed by the whoop my ass. But that's another story for another day. But yeah, um, yeah, that. But this was 2011, so I just got out of high school, uh, and I met this chick during Caribbean Fest. Her name will be anonymous. I won't say her name. We'll just say S. We'll just say S. S. So S and I met at Caribbean Fest 2011. And I got a little kind of, just about that in the pro back story time, a couple of story times ago. So I want to watch that, go watch that one. But matter, um, some things I can't say on YouTube happened. We'll just leave it like that. And, you know, I start hanging out. Start hanging off a little bit. We was on the phone for hours upon hours, lovey dovey, puppy dog love stuff and all that. And I decided to ask her to be my girlfriend. Like, yeah, cool with that. And at that point, I'm looking for, a woman I could, vibe with, but also she was like a trophy piece, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas gonna want her. And it's not what I wanted. It's not what I wanted. It's not what I wanted. Every time I'll go out with her, either on a date or like just us hanging out or her going to my house or something, so always a nigga trying to talk to her. She always gonna fight the nigga. It's just toxic as hell. I get tired of dealing with it. It's just so annoying. Also another thing that was slightly toxic about us, we couldn't talk about nothing logical. Everything was super physical. Everything was sexual. And that kind of like tired me out a little bit eventually too. And it was toxic for me because that's the first time I wasn't unhappy in a relationship per se, but I didn't express my feelings. If it was bad, I only expressed stuff that was good. Like example, if she came over, we did our thing, I can't say on YouTube, but when we interacted in a sexual manner, I had no complaints. You know what I'm saying? That's a good part of the relationship. I ain't gonna hold you. But when it came to talk things like logically, like you know what I'm saying, like how I feel about certain topics, how I feel about life, or something like that, I couldn't talk those things about her because we just we just couldn't talk about it. It's hard to explain like why I didn't attempt to do so because it'll always go back to let me come over and smash. Like it was never like what I'm saying, we could talk about those things without it going back to a physical standpoint then. So I started, talking to my female best friend a lot about these things, you know what I'm saying? And it kind of made me veer away from my girlfriend to my female best friend. And that was kind of like wrong with me. I didn't go cheat on her or nothing like that. Almost got caught doing that, by the way. I want story time on that specific situation. Uh, I'll give y'all that. But I started talking to her close friend, and it led to me, what I'm saying, getting caught up in some foolishness. And she smashed her ex boyfriend that same night as revenge. And it just got super toxic. We broke up, and then like we met up like 6 months later at a club or something, and it just didn't feel the same. Like the feelings were not there anymore in a way, but the physical attraction was still there. So it was like, I thought about it, and what I'm saying, she told me to pull up to the job, but we gonna, get it in, and it was just super toxic, bro. Because it was all just physical. There's just nothing like I love the person she is because she's very blunt and honest, but also we just couldn't talk about anything. Our conversation was just all just physical. How you gonna do this to me? How you want this? Oh, I want you to do this to me. Like it was never, it was nothing logical. Like when you talk about our lives and how our lives are changing and how we're maturing and things of that nature, we never talk about those things. So that's what made it toxic for me, honestly speaking. She was fine as hell though. Don't get it twisted. She a baddie. Like I can't put her picture out there. I could. I might just blur her face or something. Might put a little hard eyes emoji over her face. But it'll be in the thumbnail, and y'all can see Charlie was bad. Like, and we still talk. Like that's still my homie. Like we talk every now and then. You know, we still friends. Like no love lost. No nothing. And she's matured a lot, and she turned to an outstanding mom. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to her. Outstanding mom with two sons. You know what I'm saying? And she matured to a really, 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 really wonderful woman. You know what I'm saying? Maybe our relationship was a way for her to grow. You know what I'm saying? I probably was a stepping stone for help her grow as a woman. She was a stepping stone for me to understand that physical features aren't everything. You know what I'm saying? So we take it as a lesson, not a loss. So that's pretty much about it, though. I hope you guys enjoyed the story time. It's nothing too crazy, but it was just like we did some wild things I can't say on YouTube, bro. But if y'all want it, I want the wild full story time. I'll start to have more explicit story times on my Patreon. So I can check out my Patreon. I'll put it down in the description down below. Or subscribe to the Protect Sports Network, also in the description down below. And subscribe to all my bros YouTube channel that are on the Commands community down in the description down below. Like, comment, subscribe, comment your thoughts on the story time. Uh, have you been in a super toxic relationship before, and what made it toxic for you? Comment down below. Until then, y'all be easy, y'all be safe, and I catch y'all next one on Fun and Gray. Y'all be easy, more y'all stay blessed, and I catch y'all next video. Until next time.